Hello, my name is Natalie and this is a short video for APCAM on supporting your SEND child at home. Now every child has their own individual needs, but I think as parents we're quite unified at the moment in that we are navigating our way through this lockdown and learning how to manage our children being at home more, which will be very challenging for some. So I'm going to talk about some things that we can do to help manage and support those with SEND. So firstly, we're going to talk about being curious. We're going to talk about a routine and the importance of routine. We're going to talk about keeping a calm space. And lastly, we're going to talk about play, and I'm going to mention some useful websites and resources. So firstly, let's think about being curious. Now, you will know your child better than anybody, and you'll know what their needs are. So it's just a case of paying a little bit more attention and being really curious over how they are responding to what's happened and being at home more, how they're reacting, and what you think their needs might be at the moment. Is their anxiety more amplified, for example? So invite your child into talking about this as well, and what they think of the change that's happened and how they're being at home more, and what you can do as a parent to support them. So be curious. Secondly, talking about routine. So routine, I've said before, is really, really important at the moment because we've lost that structure of school and work, etc. And for those with SEND, it's really important to keep a sense of predictability and structure about the day. So you could invite your child to create a school timetable or a rough plan for each day, and make it visual. Put it up somewhere in the house where everyone can see it, and see how you can try and mimic the school day or mimic what they were doing before, to get back that security. And also make it clear of what is coming next in the day. So if you're doing one task or activity, have it very clear what's coming next. And again, that just alleviates all those feelings of uncertainty and change. So keeping a calm space, this can be quite challenging, especially when there's multiple family members all living in the same house. But try and see if you can get a space in your house, and maybe just a chair and a desk, a section where work or schoolwork or creativity can happen, and it is a calm and quiet space with no distractions, and it is dedicated to your child with those needs. And again, invite them into creating that space as well, and think about what works for them. And this is particularly useful for those who might have sensory processing difficulties, in just being able to have a space that is their own where they can work. And I've mentioned play before, but I think it's really important to think about the opportunities that we now have to play with our children, particularly when they're stressed or they're anxious and work isn't going particularly well. It gives us a time to be on equal footing with our child, to connect with them, and to reduce those feelings of stress and anxiety. And it can be as simple as playing a board game or drawing together. But it's time that you get with your child when they are feeling very uncertain. So I'm going to talk about some resources quickly. Talking of play, there's a really good website called thesensoryprojects.co.uk, and they've got some lovely ideas for play and creativity, particularly with younger children. There is also contact.org.uk. There's specialneedsjungle.com, sense.org.uk, dingley.org.uk, which is the charity Dingley's Promise, and they specialise in supporting families of younger SEND children. There is the disabled-children's-partnership.org.uk and autism.org.uk, and I'll include these in my notes. So just to recap them, try and think about being curious with your child, really tapping into what they are doing as a response. Think about routine and creating that structure in your day, and creating a calm space, and play, and try and have some fun with your child, but involve them as well and get them to explain how they're feeling and what will help them. For any more information or to discuss this further, just get in touch. Thank you.